Hey everyone, it's your favorite blind girl. Welcome to my guide. My name is Alicia. If you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe, hit the bell button. If you're not new, thank you so much for stopping back. Stay updated by hitting that post notifications button and Lego. Today's video is going to be on the fly. Not sure how many I'm going to do, so the title will tell you, but these are going to be some secrets to living with Stargardt's disease. So let's get into this. I'm going to try to aim for 7 secrets of Stargardt's. How about that? Let's go. So the first secret is that it's going to be an obstacle and a challenge. And I'm sure you're thinking, why would you start off with that? That's so obvious. It's not a secret. But let me tell you, when you live it, you know what I mean. It really is a secret that no doctor can ever tell you. No one that's going through it can ever prepare you for, because I never realized how much I depend on my vision every single day until it deteriorated away. Like, I'm telling you, 8 years in of living with this disease and 3 years of being legally blind, I still do things and catch myself and I'm like, girl, you can't see. Why are you trying to do this still? When I say it's an obstacle and a challenge, I feel like sometimes you even forget. So don't take it personally if your friends and family sometimes forget too, especially if you're like myself and you're mostly independent, you're not using that many assistive devices, you're gonna trip up, they're gonna trip up. Just let it go and let it flow. Second secret of Stargardt's is that it's gonna make you resilient and resourceful. Again, this is something that no counselor, therapist, or doctor can really tell you. I mean, if you go to a therapist, psychologist, it might be like, look at the bright side, you're gonna build yourself and grow and blah, blah, blah. But really, it's gonna make you resourceful because you're gonna have to learn to adapt and adjust to keep doing the things that you used to do in new ways. It's gonna make you resilient because you're gonna be frustrated AF with yourself and with the world, and sometimes with people too that just don't get it. And I feel like all that comes together to help you be a better person. My third secret, I wish someone could have told me at 21. Especially since the person I was at 21, looking back, I was like so innocent, so naive, and like so high strung. Like, I was a super planner. I was like in university 3rd, 4th year, and I was just like so intense about like getting things done and having this life plan. But with Stargardt's disease, you can't plan for it. I mean, I wish you could. And if you're in school right now, whether it's high school or uni or even middle school, and you're trying to figure it out and trying to plan for your future, like, if you can do it, Godspeed. It's like, how do I plan for something when I don't know where it's going to go? And for that just stresses me out. And already being who I am and knowing myself, I just feel like it's better to go with the flow. And yeah, I might not be anywhere near where I thought I'd be, or where I am today. I feel like I'm in a better place and I'm more at peace with myself because I'm realizing that I am doing well for someone living with this type of eye disease. I have lots to be grateful for. I have a good community of friends and family. I wish I could tell you there's a career you could get into that'll give you good enough money to stabilize and save for retirement and plan for things for rainy days, but I don't know. You just have to go with your heart, go with your passion, and still be practical at the same time, because we do have to be a little more serioso about where we go, because we can't rely on the world to take care of us. I don't know about you or where you live, but disability here is not like that. I've had so many people just go on disability. First of all, do you know I'm a workaholic? That's not a thing. Second of all, disability here ain't even like that. Like, I couldn't afford to live where I live, and I'm not living like this lavish life. On disability, you can have like a cockroach-filled shack and eat canned food. That's straight up what it is, and that's not me. I study nutrition and food science. Like, I can't do that. I have to like eat well and treat myself well. So as long as I can supplement and take care of myself, I'm gonna do that. We're doing well here. This is flowing pretty good. The fourth one is, this is gonna show you who your friends are. And it's a good thing, actually. I mean, on the bright side, I've really seen the kindness of people that I've chosen to keep around me, whether people that have known me before I was diagnosed. There's only a few of those. And then the people that I met since. And honestly, I just feel so like my heart swells up when I think about how compassionate these people are and how accommodating and thoughtful they are when it comes to my eye disease and helping me out. I mean, they're not always there, and a lot of them drop the ball. Let's keep it 100. But overall, it's just so beautiful to see that in the face of adversity, these people are really there for me. And it's just awesome to know. And of course, on the other side of the moon, there's some people that I've had to cut off because for real, like, I'm living with this eye disease. I'm doing the best I can. And you can't be selfish enough that I have to be there for you all the time, or you're demanding of me, or you're taking from me and not giving back. And I've had too many people in my 20s be like that I can't. This new decade is not about that. My fifth one is a piggyback off the last one, and that is, you'll never know the kindness of strangers until you share your Stargardt's story. I mean, you don't have to share with anyone, especially if you can keep it hidden, which I didn't really tell very many people. I told a few managers for the first 4 years, but no one else really knew. It's to the point where I tell like people in the grocery store now when they see me acting funny, just because I want to clear the air. And plus, I feel like people have this idea of what a blind person looks like. And if I can open their mind a little bit and help them be more accommodating to the next legally blind person they meet, then I've done my job. I share it because I want to pay it forward, and also because I just want people to know. And I feel like with knowing comes love and compassion and helping. All I can ask for on this journey is that people understand. I don't need you to get me. I don't need you to be by my side. I don't even need you to like me. But humanity is about understanding one another and at least tolerating that. So the only way you can do that is by spreading the word. Just like with the friendship sitch, there's some super sweet people that have been like super open about it and like wanting to know more and very compassionate. There's some people that have been feisty when I told them, and I'm like, well, that shows you, not me, so it's all good. The sixth one is self-worth. You know I had to go there. Come on, it's one of those videos. No tears today. Remember my first Stargardt's video? Okay, not doing that today. Self-worth, it has been tested to the max with this disease, because I used to put so much of who I was and what I was able to do and my capacity to complete tasks and be efficient and be organized, and Stargardt's throws a lot of that out the window and doesn't care. I just feel like this disease has, and still currently does, if I keep it 1,000, play with my idea of self-worth and where I get it from. And as long as I remember that my self-worth comes from my core and the essence of who I am, I stay grounded. When I forget about that and I think about I'm not at all where I want to be, or maybe I can't do a certain thing, or will I ever be loved? Those kinds of like existential extra questions. That's when I trip up and I start to feel self-conscious. Even the simplest thing, like not making eye contact with a friend, or when I'm talking to a guest at work, that really does play with my confidence, because that never used to be a thing before. I might take it a little bit too far and be like, well, maybe they think I'm not being honest because I can't make eye contact. Or maybe they think that I don't have confidence because I'm not making eye contact. Like, maybe I take it too far with that, but it does play and tinker with the idea of self-worth a little bit. So keep an eye on that little monster and work on it, and just allow it to empower you, make you better than you were yesterday. Tip 7, can we do it? Let me think quickly. What's a good 7th tip that I should share? Whew, I got it. Humor. Now, everyone that has gone through a disability, a disease, or a disorder that I've admired and I feel inspired by has made light of it. So whether they make jokes about it or about themselves, whether they are just living in the moment and finding peace and happiness and living in spite of instead of becoming a victim to, I just find that so uplifting. And I feel like for all of you that DM me and email me and you feel like you're in a dark place and you really like watching my videos because I give you a little oomph, find that for yourself and make light of it for yourself, because you're going to inspire so many people and impact them in your communities in so many ways that you can't even imagine. And when I make jokes with people, because I don't really do that on YouTube, but I can crack a good joke or two when I want to. When I do that with people, they love that I can take Stargardt's that way. Because like literally sometimes I think life is a joke. Like sometimes I think God is laughing at me for the way that my life is unfolded. So why not laugh with him and make jokes out of it too? That's how I've been able to deal straight up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helps someone out there, whether you're living with an eye disease or not. And yeah, that is about it for today. I just wanted to do something super cash, off the dome. Is that the term? I feel like that's a different kind of term. I heard it in a Jay-Z song before, but it's not that way. I just mean it like in my brain. Anyways, guys, that's my cue to go. I hope you enjoyed this one, and until next time, love it later.